and he's saying, Kendrick, my leaves are turning yellow. Yes, have you ever wondered why you don't see moringa in the store? It's because most of the time the tree is actually yellow. It doesn't actually look that appealing. It goes through intermediate phases, especially after planting. The seeds or the leaves are very sensitive. They're very soft. They're very thin, and if they're disrupted in any way, they're going to yellow up. They're going to drop off. So go ahead and pop off all your yellows. Just go ahead and pop them all off. You know, yellow leaves will bring pests and bugs because they're weaker and they're falling off. So we'll just drop all those yellows off, and what do you know? You're left with some nice greens. Look, so we cut this one here, we just potted this one up in this pot, so that's why it was turning yellow. I think this is the one from the other day, maybe the one that we pulled out or something, and showed as an example, but it's already splitting. So we cut it, and it's splitting, and now we have a nice, robust tree that's going to be young and thick at the base. It's going to have multiple shoots, and every time it splits, it'll regrow. Now this goes into another question that we just had. So just to finish Russ's question, pull those yellows off. How to fertilize? So we use this pack right here. We use liquid fertilizer, certified organic, and it just has magnesium, potassium, calcium, vitamin C, zinc, sulfur, phosphorus, and it's and I'm still learning about how to be in nature, one, and run a business, and also think about production, speed, having everything in the soil that the plants have. But I'm not working with real soil right now. In a sense, I didn't make the soil from food scraps and compost and things like that. It was dug up from peat bogs, and it was mulched, wood, but it doesn't have like living microorganisms in it. When you look at it, it's like, where's the worms? Where's the thing? It's something that needs to be added to something that's alive, that's already made. But in a commercial setting, we're just getting the nursery going. I don't have soil already on site that I've been making for years that has a bunch of microorganisms that I can throw in with my purchased soil. So right now I know that my purchased soil that I have a huge mound of purchased soil just right back there, 25 yards, and so I have to right now in this commercial setting use something to get the trees to grow up fast, to sprout fast, to be bushy and have fresh looking green, so that way when someone puts it in the ground, it has that potential energy already at that point within just 2 to 3 weeks of being planted. I mean, everyone's on a time crunch, and I never used any liquid fertilizers before, say getting even here 6 months ago, and I noticed I was always the one at the farmer's market. Even everybody else would have moringa trees, and I'm the one that's the moringa man, and I have the ugliest looking moringa trees. Why? Because I was trying to be I was trying to get myself set up, but also not really knowing how to get it to look good for presentation, for selling. So ideally I'm trying to operate a commercial business with permaculture practices in every way that I can. And yes, maybe spraying some organic fertilizer may not be the best solution right now. I'm not sure if it's chemical based. I mean, I'm still learning that certified organic could still mean that it has over 20 chemicals in it that's allowed. Even though it's certified organic, you think, oh, there's no chemicals. No, they just allow, say, 22 chemicals versus 48 chemicals. So it's like, it's still a chemical base, like high production flip for the farmer. So Gary was asking about the yellows we had just planted. They're going to go in shock. Your root system is now trying to go down. If anything, go ahead and do this, Gary. Take this tip and pop that tip. Go ahead and take that tip and pop that tip. It's okay. What that's going to do is that's going to shoot that energy back down into the root. It's going to start forming more tendrils in the root system, and then it's going to sprout back up with all new shoots. And if you're interested in growing moringa trees yourself, you can actually receive 10 free moringa trees right now with the Moringa Tree Starter Kit at newmannursery.com. It comes with 10 of these cone moringa trees, 6-inch cones, and we're shipping them all over the country. Uncle Bob is helping us ship them all over the country right now. And you get 10 of these free babies with the Moringa Tree Starter Kit. You can visit newmannursery.com or give me a call if you have any questions. I'll answer it here, 813-690-6516. And thanks for joining us today on Moringa Tea and Answers.